Mike from Pattern Traders. It's April 18th, Sunday. I want to make a small video, talk to you guys emotionally, mentally, and I talk about the price action, about what happened yesterday. A lot of us got pretty hurt, unfortunately, with leverage. If you are one of the few or one of the many that saw their account dwindle down and whatnot, step away from the charts for today. Clear your mind. Come back Monday or Tuesday with a clear mind, so you can basically get back to charting. It's the best trader will make irrational decisions if his mind is not clear. So, excuse my my yawning for the video. I haven't slept because of what happened yesterday. Was watching charts pretty much all night. I was a little overly exposed and I got hurt myself. So let's talk about the charts. Yeah, obviously we expected the dump and whatnot. We were prepared. Oh, sorry, we were not prepared. So there was a brewing dump that I've been preaching and talking about for the past couple of days, right? Over-unders and whatnot. 12-hour signals, which are massive. 12-hour signals are very strong, unfortunately, man, you know. But I didn't prepare for it. I did not prepare for it. I could have easily prepared for it and I didn't, unfortunately. So I want to talk to you guys about what I think BTC is going to do real quick. This way everyone is prepared for the ongoing. I did buy a lot of the dip. I'm not going to lie to you, I did. I aped in. I don't have any more fiat to bring into the market. So what I'm doing right now is I'm liquidating a bunch of shit coins, like, you know, those 10xers that you buy on Uniswap, or you buy in those Chinese exchanges that don't exist. And you hold them in hopes that they do 100x. Anyway, so I'm liquidating a lot of those because I've been holding them for a couple of months. I made decent return, taking that money and I'm buying more alts right now. I think it's a flash sale. It's going to be an amazing opportunity. I think altcoins are going to fucking skyrocket. I am a firm believer. Don't follow me, guys. Please don't follow me. I'm a firm believer that this was a shakeout before the massive move up. And can we get another leg down? Absolutely. And if we do happen to get another leg down, I'm prepared for it this time. This daily order block will get tapped if we go for a leg down. So if we do happen to go for a leg down, we're going to go sweep this bottom liquidity, tap the order block, which is the daily order block, and then go up to all-time highs, right? So either way, the move is up. Either up from here or a little bit more down, a little bit more pain, and then up. But either way, up. So if you're a bear and you're thinking that we're starting a bear market, I mean, whatever, it's each their own, right? I'm not going to criticize you. Trend line officially broke, right? I'll go with 12 hour, show you guys. 12-hour trend line officially broke, unfortunately, right? So what do you expect out of this now? I don't know, maybe a possible retest and then come down, build a leg, higher low, and then go up, or a retest, 59,000, right? Retest, come back down, order block, and then go up. Either way, it's the weekend, guys. The dump happened on the weekend. It didn't happen on a weekday. What does that show you? Manipulated to the max. It was so fast, so swift. People probably panic sold. And if you look at all the altcoins, look at Link, for example. Just hold on a second. Look at Link. You're telling me that this is bearish, guys? Let's go to the daily. This is bearish. Look at this. This is bearish. So tell me now why you didn't buy the Link dip. Look at that. Right? All-time highs. Look at that wick. So if you take in consideration, what, 30%? Yeah, 30% move. We made more in this wick than we did probably in like maybe a week's worth of of expansion. So to me, my friends, this was one of the biggest opportunities. I took advantage of it. I am long, and I'm hoping that, see, even I'll go, and I'm hoping that it sticks. Now go back to BTC. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing. The daily though. Look at the daily. Okay. The daily has a chance of closing back into this trend line. If it does close back into this trend line over here, and we have the opportunity to assume that we could literally range a little bit and possibly go up. This becomes a massive liquidity grab, shakeout before further upside. So wherever the daily body closes, so if the daily body closes, say the body closes over here, let's get rid of this trend line because we don't need it. Say the daily body closes right there, okay? We're probably going to get a wick fill somewhere here, fill the wick, and then go up. if we're bullish. Assuming that we're bullish. Okay, that's how I'm playing it. I am massively long on XRP. It doesn't matter whether you understand why or not. I am massively long on XRP. There's a pivot that XRP has in a couple of days. I told as many Discord members as possible to buy it. I hope they bought it, and I hope nobody gets wrecked. I don't want no one to follow me, but XRP for me is a must. And the reason why it's a must is because there's a pivot that's approaching for XRP. Sorry guys, I was looking at something else. XRP, USDT, market. Okay, cool. So where are we going, guys? Where are we going? I don't know. Let's talk about where BTC could potentially go from here on the micros now, right? So let's look at the 4 hour. How does it look? I need a better 5 hour. I need a better time frame. Hold on. 10 hour, 12 hour. No, doesn't look good. No. There you go. This looks better. 9 hour. The reason why I flipped through the time frames is because I want to see long wicks. All right, so oscillators. So 9 hours completely algo active. We didn't get one yet on the Stoke. We got one on the DMX. On the 12 hour, we got it on the RSX. I'm pretty sure we have some kind of buy signals appearing right now because that was a pretty massive dump. Yeah, we have a 4 hour buy signal, which is fucking valid, which is beautiful. The 4 hour is going to try to reclaim the bands. Unfortunately for us, the main mover will be the 12 hour. We need the 12 hour to reset, so we need something along the lines of like a curl on the 12 hour like this or like this. So we are a little bit far away. So if we do happen to curl here, that'll be a temporary relief, but most likely for you to see a massive move up like this, like 100% move up or whatever that is, you want to see a curl from down here, reset, right? So you got your reset here, you got your reset here, you got your reset here, but you want to see it happen down here. Right, so I'm hoping for that by tonight or tomorrow. Let's go to the daily time frame, see how the oscillators look. See that this curled, a little bit of bearishness. It's not the most ideal look. This could easily go down over here and then bounce. So a little caution is needed. Unfortunately for us, the RSX, not the best looking RSX. 2-day, 2-day sell signal. That's not good. So yeah, see rejection over here. It's not good at all. I don't like the 2-day, guys. I'm being honest. 3-day, I don't like the 3-day either. The most important one is the weekly, though. Okay. I've been preaching this to everybody. My biggest fear is that we repeat this. So, the only option we have right now, I'm going to make it very easy for everybody. You see how we broke under the red box? This is your red box. We broke under it, and then we retested it, and then we died. All right, we're approaching it. I'm giving this thing max 2 more weeks until we are on the red zone. If we don't bounce from here up there within the next 2 weeks, and we go down to the red zone, chances are we're going to break. Very bad for us, right? So I'm hoping that the weekly is doing this. The weekly is doing its double bottom right now. See this? Double bottom, which is what I was expecting, but I wanted this to come at 70,000 out here. So more likely than not, this pivot holds. This pivot goes all the way up here and retests these two. Now, if you want to retest those two, let me highlight this for you guys so you guys can see. If you want to retest that, it is. Where is this? Where is it, guys? I'm blind. Show information panel. Right there, $80,000, $80,585 until $80,800 dollars. So 80,000 to 80,000.8, and you're telling me that you're bearish? Why? We're going to 80,000, man. We're going to 80,000, man. So double bottom, move up. Double bottom, move up. That's the way it works, right? You could argue it, but that's just the way it works. If we break this pivot, if this pivot over here breaks this pivot over here, see how there's 2 legs? If we break and we go down, May God be with us all. That's all I'm going to say. May God be with us all. Because that's not going to be good. That's going to be roughly about a 2 to 3 month downtrend. Which obviously is not going to happen, right? Because that's not even logical. Right? All these altcoins are accumulating. Let me give you guys an example of why I think that that's not even rational. So let's go to 1 inch real quick. 1 inch. You're telling me that we spent all this time creating this range from here to here. 3 months, 2.5 months in this range. Create a nice little cuppy, all right, just to go down. And what do? We just basically, we cupped, we expanded, we cupped again, and we're going to go down. The whole market looks like this. The whole market is ready to explode. So it's up to you to take advantage of the fact that the market is ready to explode. Oh my God, look at Ruin. Ruin's already in the green. 4%. Let's go. One of my bigger bags. Let's go. So up to you to take advantage of the fact that I think this was one of the biggest shakeouts to screw everybody before they send the whole market. And that's pretty much how I'm playing it. Unfortunately, for anyone that thinks otherwise, I'm taking the risk. If I'm going to lose the money, I'm going to lose it because it's my bias. I'm not listening to anything that's bearish or any bearishness. I'm not. I'm strictly focused on the fact that we need to go to $70,000. I'm convinced the bottom is in. If the bottom is not in, and this wick does happen to get taken tomorrow, when New York opens, if we do a bearish retest and we dump, we come back down here and take out this low, then I'm gonna have bids down here between $48,000 and $49,000. I'll explain to you again why. There's a daily order block there. So if we go up and reject and come back down, we sweep this low, reclaim it, target $70,000. So either way, for me, target is up, guys. Okay. Talk about real quick. All right, we just hit the first empty void. Boom. I should reject this. Anyway, so talk about TMA. I want to show you guys the TMA. See how well this is going to slap us right now. Let's go to Bitstamp. Boom. 5 day? 3 day. 3 days important. 3 day. Check this out. The previous run. We keep tapping the middle, the red, before we do a blow off. Right? That's the 2017 odd season bull run. We haven't touched anything. This is the first time we touched the top of the red band. So more likely than not, we still have to touch the mid band of the 3 day. So imagine something along the lines of, if we're bullish, up into a deviation, into then a sweep, into then up. Well, you don't have to physically come here when we get up there. It all depends where the 3 day is. So this 3 day mid TMA keeps moving daily. Every 3 days rather. Every 3 days this mid TMA zone band keeps moving up. So the further up we go, the further up this goes, to eventually could come to this area right there. And then if this by some reason comes all the way up here and we get into like a bear wave like we're expecting, then we could assume 100% that we're going to sweep this and tap the soon to be band right here, and then go up for 6 figures. Again, this is all speculative, right, guys? All I know is that based on previous bull runs, we need to always touch the 3 day mid TMA. We've done it through all bull runs, all of them. You never have a full-fledged bull run without touching it. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, go on the lower time frame, go on the daily time frame. Where did we bounce off of, guys? We bounced off of boom, daily TMA. We haven't touched this in September. That's crazy, right? Beautiful. 2 day. Ooh, so close to the mid. We haven't been at the mid since September. That's crazy, right? So let's go to the 12 hour green zone. Long. So now, can this roll over? Absolutely could roll over. But more likely than not, hear me out, more likely than not, it'll give you at least a retest of the mid 12 hour, right? Mid 12 hour usually gets tapped, right? Look. So I'm hoping that the longs that I opened up here, I can exit the scalp ones here in case this thing rolls over to $48,000 to contest this down here, which is it's unlikely, but it could happen. It could happen. It could happen. It's a valid reason. A lot of traders are waiting for it, so it's definitely valid, guys. It's definitely valid. Trend bars. Let's see now. 12-hour bearish, daily bearish, 2-day very bearish. It's bad. Oh, we got our first 3-day black candle. Look what happened every time we got black candles in 3 days. Yeah, it's not good. The rest are pretty much white. They gotta be, it's too far. Go over the oscillators, guys. So the 3 hour is trying to reset, but we still need to go up and come back down and get over this line. We're still kind of far away, unfortunately. The best resets are the ones where you have compressions like this, or you have compressions like this. This compression right here is the same as this compression over here. All it is the flip side, right? If you do an invert, look, compression led to the pump, compression led to the dump, and then you have your beautiful head over here that led to the dump over here and then over here. So in hindsight, it looks beautiful, right? We are trying to reset the oscillators. It might take a little bit of time, but we have to be patient with it. Do I think that the bottom is in? I'm playing it as if the bottom is in. 12 hour, which is the most important time frame, is green. The last time we were green was March 25th at this low, and before that it was here at this low, and then before that it was here at this low. So the 12-hour RSX usually more likely than not grabs the bottoms. Let me close this and let me open up the swing mode so I can show you guys something pretty neat. I do have different settings than you guys, unfortunately, for the RSX. I made my own version because of my trading style. I already have, there we go. I have it on the 4 hour, but you have it on the 3 hour. So the 3 hour already activated it. When was the last time we activated the 3 hour? Down here, January. That is January 21st, April. 3 months, right? Give or take. So taking into consideration everything, guys, everything. So at least you are well aware of the situation before you assume that we're either bullish or bearish, right? Overall structure is intact, guys. We didn't really do much other than just shake everybody out. Now, again, mind you, you have to understand something. Structurally, the daily time frame, it looks intact, right? You have your low here that got swept, and you have your high here that got swept. So what did you do? You deviated the high, you swept the lows, and then you came back and you tapped and tested the mid zone right there. That's your mid. That's all you did, technically speaking. And you want to take it even one step further. Take your fib retracement, bottom to the top, golden pocket. Look where we are. Take that off. There you go. Beautiful. You know, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what you should expect with price action. All I know is that you need to be extremely careful with how you approach this, because this is going to be an opportunity it's either going to be an opportunity of a lifetime for this massive leg up, this last one that we're going to get, or this was by far the biggest exit scam in crypto's history, which I still think that that's not even a valid reason to even think so. Until we lose this $43,000 range, structure is intact and we are fucking bullish. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if the trend line broke. Doesn't matter to me, because we could easily just either recoup this, or we could just basically go up, retest this, consolidate, alts could run, and then go up. You know, it doesn't mean that we're completely bearish. We'll be bearish as soon as we break this low, in my eyes. Then I'll be a little worried. Until then, I'm not even thinking about it. Guys, I'm sorry that my sinuses are all messed up, as always. So I went over the oscillators. I went over BTC. I went over. Let me see the monthly time frame. Yeah, monthly time frame though. Here we go. So this is the first time the monthly looks bearish to me. Right? Right? So according to this, if we can't save the monthly candle, then yeah, more likely than not, we're gonna go down a little bit lower. I think it was a weekly or the 5 day. Hold on. Oh, 5 day. There we go. 5 day. This looks even worse, right there. This looks even worse. So if this turns into a bear market, for example, they're gonna defend this level, the 59.9, so hard. We're not gonna be able to get above it. They're gonna keep defending this, and it's gonna keep knocking us down. We have a flat open on at $48,000, 49.48, which has a good chance of getting hit. So something along the lines of taking out. Hold on. Going there, right, and taking out this wick. So up, down, recoup, and up like that. Would probably be a stronger indication that we are going to 100,000 if we get that type of behavior, right? But I don't want to see it. I mean, it's good. Excuse me, guys. Sorry that I keep yawning. I hadn't have coffee. It's good if we get it. I just don't want to see it. That's all. Okay. Ethereum. I actually like one. How bearish are you guys? I'm just asking for a friend. We did hit the 1-to-1 the 618 extension. Right, we hit the 618. We came back. We retraced. All-time highs, not all-time highs, local highs. Resistance break above, retest, order block officially. So the beautiful market makers built an order block on the daily time frame right under previous highs. You know how strong they're gonna defend this box now? The same thing with BTC. You know how hard it's gonna be on the 12-hour. Look what they did. 4-hour, 12-hour. Where was it? Hold on. Right there. Sorry about that. Yeah, right there. Look what they did. They built an order block above the previous range. You know how hard it's gonna be for us to get above there? Very hard. Very hard. Same thing with Litecoin. But on the flip side, talk about Ethereum. Ethereum to me breakdown has a lot of liquidity. So that's your breakdown, that's your retest, that's your break above. So there's liquidity sitting under here and sitting under here. So there is definitely a possibility that we get another leg down on Ethereum to 1800s. That would hit that order block, tap the trend lines, and then continue its course. Right? Can we get it? Good chance, man. Am I hoping for it? Absolutely not, because that's going to make the altcoins go down as well. And I don't want to see the altcoins do another leg down. I'm alright with the way they are. You know, so just be cautious of that. 18, it's this order block over here. It's a 12-hour order block over here on Ethereum between 1770 and 1867. Basically the trend lines over here, guys. Be careful. What else? XRP, I'm long. There's a pivot coming up. Hopefully BTC does not ruin it. I'm targeting. I don't even want to tell you what I'm targeting, but I'm long XRP, leverage and spot. Hopefully, I don't get wrecked. Spot I'm not worried about because I got in from like 50, 60 cents, and then again at 20, sub 20 cents, again at 30 cents. I DCA'd into XRP for months. I had a moon bag, and then I just kept building onto the moon bag, and that's pretty much it. I don't want to make the video too long. It's useless. There's no point. Just be careful, guys. I'll make a detailed video tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I think Tuesday, when we have a Monday range established, and tell you guys what New York, so we can see what New York does. But just keep in mind, the further up we close the day, the better it is for the bulls. And I'm not too worried yet. I'm not. Now, there is a lot of liquidity to the downside here, so if we do happen to get a leg down, yeah, it's valid. But I'm not like, I'm not bugging out yet, unfortunately, for the bears. Like, look at this, right? We're getting, if we can get back into this range at least, then I know the doors are open for that. But until then, we can just easily go back down. And don't forget, if you look at it from a different time frame, I'm going to go in the setup. Look at the setup. Hold on. I know it's a mess, guys, but bear with me. Alright, so it broke down. I'm getting rid of this. I'm getting rid of this. I'm getting rid of this. Getting rid of this. This. Alright, so take your alright, see that? As long as we stay above $54,000 at all times on high time frame closes, I think we're gonna be fine. Because that's the golden pocket. Right? And look at it from, hey, this is my deviation. And then this was my left side. And then this is my right side. Right? So X deviate X. And I would hope that this will lead to a massive move up. Like that. That's how I'm playing it. As if the low isn't. If it's not, then it's not going to be good for me. That's all I'm saying. But guys, play safe, trade safe. I will make an updated video with details within the next 48 hours. I want to see the Monday range. It's very important to see what happens when New York opens up. A lot of news came out over the weekend. I don't know why it came out over the weekend. They definitely manipulated the price. It shouldn't have done. If those news were released, if the news were released on a weekday, I don't think the whales would have been able to push the price as low as it did, because it was the weekend, no volume, no traders, no algos. They did whatever they want to the price. Be very careful. Protect yourselves, and the most important thing for you to know is that there's always going to be the next setup, guys. Always going to be the next setup. Don't think you're missing out. You're not missing out on anything. You see how everybody was following in over here? I'm gonna miss out. I'm gonna miss out. I'm gonna miss out. Well, look at this. Now you're buying everything at a discount. Just wait like 2-3 weeks at a time. Price always resets, right? Same thing with here. Went all the way up, price reset. Same thing with here. Went all the way up, price reset. Constant same cycle. And don't forget, I want to say one more thing with the oscillators. Those who have the indicators, the most important thing, your 12-hour, your 12-hour RSX, your regular mode. When it turns green, that's really important. It's very, very important. That indicates that there's a potential reversal coming up. So don't ignore 12-hour RSX green. You could ignore the red if you want, right? Because it's counter trending, but do not ignore the green. Be very cautious. And the 4 hours, if you get a 4-hour buy signal, right? If you get a 5-hour buy signal, we don't have one. See the 5-hour, how good it is? Look, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, sell. Like, it's perfect. 5 hours is one of the best time frames. 6 hours, no buys. 7 hour, no buy. 8 hour, no buy. 9 hour, no buy. 12 hour, no buy. Okay, so watch it, guys. Just watch it. Watch if you get a buy signal on the 12 hour at the green TMA. That's a blind long for me. Until we get that, there's a possibility we're going lower. One leg down, guys. Otherwise, cheers. Enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you guys all on Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in.